Welcome back everybody to the Meeple Marathon. Today we're going to be doing a playthrough of Star Wars Dark Side Rising. That's pretty much what the box cover looks like. Again, I did an unboxing of this game. This game is not available in the US, but I am starting to see some retailers in the UK who are offering either free or reduced shipping. If they are charging shipping, they're usually reducing the price of the game down, so you can get it here in the US, and that's what I did. I received this from a retailer in the UK. So one thing I did do in setting up the game is I did go ahead and sleeve all of them. I wasn't super impressed with the card quality of the card stock. They're not super thick cards, so I wanted to protect these because I'm a huge Star Wars fan and I want them to last, and eventually want to be able to play these with my kids, and they kind of tear things up. So unfortunately I do realize that there is a glare on some of these because they are sleeved, and I'll just do my best to let you know what those cards are. For example, this is Admiral Thrawn here. He's pretty nasty, so we'll probably go after him first. This is Wedge Antilles. Up here he's green, and Baze Malbus here. I guess you can kind of see him. So I am again doing a 2-player playthrough. I have tried this in a true solo capacity and it really doesn't work. I ended up with way too many people, and it was too hard to keep up with. As far as the length of time, it stayed about the same, so it didn't play any quicker. So it really just seemed like not an option, and I understand now why they say 2 to 4, but this is a game you can play solo because it's cooperative. Again, it's a very straightforward game. Your objective is to recruit the rebel players or the vehicles. You do that by matching up what the icons are underneath them on your dice rolls, or defeating the Imperials. And we're just going to play a kind of a micro game here because this game can kind of get long. It's very chancy. The dice rolls can just not go your way. But so we're going to play with 5 Imperials. If I can defeat 5 Imperials, I have won before they activate their Death Star. And so I guess maybe I could, give like every single one a cube already. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do that real quick while I'm sitting here, just to make things fair. A regular game is to 7 Imperials, kind of an advanced game is to 9, or you can play like the ridiculous one, and that's defeating all the Imperials in the deck, which I'm not sure how many, but I'm assuming there's more than 10. So, alright, so we'll say that this is my kind of micro game setup here. I've advanced all of the Death Star sections, and then we're just going to play as normal to 5 characters. So let's go ahead and get started. We will start with Luke Skywalker here, and I guess Luke Skywalker wants the red recruits, at least 1 on his team, and there's none out here, so we're just going to go straight at Grand Admiral Thrawn because he is the worst of the enemies in my opinion. We always start with rolling the Imperial dice. Okay, so Darth Vader is going to turn to the right. That means he'll do damage on these 3 people, or 2 people, Wedge, Kanan, and then the Star Destroyer activates. So it says if Darth Vader's at this location, added damage to all rebels in the clockwise adjacent locations. So that will be these 3 guys here. Boom, boom, boom. Probably my biggest gripe of the game is that these little cubes are really very tricky to get to stay in one spot, and it's hard. The spaces are very close together, and it's hard to just keep them lined up. Obviously it would be silly to have these as like double layered cardboard where they would fit into slots, but I don't know what the answer is. I'm just throwing that out there. Alright, so that takes care of the Imperial's turn. Again, this green represents we just added to the green Death Star counter over here. So Luke gets to start with all red dice. Okay. All right, so here is what Luke rolled. And you can see that Grand Admiral Thrawn needs one of these symbols and one of these symbols. So we will pull those out. I need to pull at least one out before I can re-roll. And then I'm going to shoot for that little globe symbol. Okay, perfect. So I've gotten the globe symbol. Now, let's see, Luke's thing is rolling 6 or more damage, so that's not really going to help me at all. I don't have any other abilities, so really rolling this is pretty worthless because it's not going to get anywhere, but that's fine. We were able to do a damage to Grand Admiral Thrawn here, and every time we do a damage to somebody, we get to draw out of, I provided this token bag, it didn't come with the game, one of these alliance tokens here, and this one says remove one counter from a Death Star component. So I cannot use that on this turn, but I will probably use that on the green because in my opinion green is the worst one. Alright, so all these come off. Luke's token comes back to his card, and now it's Cassian Andor's turn. Now he wants blue players, so I could either go after Kanan Jarrus or Agent Kallus. I think I'm going to go here. Depending on what I roll, I could either go after Grand Admiral Thrawn again or Agent Kallus. Alright, so the green die again means we are advancing, in my opinion, the worst one. We also have to activate all of these, which we know what this does. Boom, boom, boom. So lots of damage on these, and again, there's no penalty for me losing. It's not like I lose if a certain number of rebels get defeated off of this main area, or even in my field. I can even lose Luke and Cassian and continue to play. And this also means I re-roll this die. Alright, at least we didn't get green again. We got purple. Alright, and then Cassian's gonna roll 3 and a blue. Okay, so Agent Kallus needs one of these. He also needs 4 hits, so I could do this, but I'm also then pretty good ways of getting here, but I think, and once I assign these, I have to lock them down. I cannot like move them around. So I'm officially assigning these dice to Agent Kallus. I think I'm going to go after him. Alright, so I need one more burst, which the red die, that's the primary side. There's more bursts on a red die than any other color. Oh, and I missed. Okay. Alright, so I don't have any mitigation to re-roll that, so I just whiffed on this turn. Alright, so moving back over to Luke, we are going to go with the same strategy. And I'm going to go ahead and play this to remove this one here. Alright. Let's see what the Imperials are doing. Darth Vader's going this way. So there's no Imperials to activate. He just does damage to these 3 guys. Boom. You can see the more and more I stack on here, the harder it is to keep them lined up. And the gold. Alright, there we go. Maybe if these things weren't so slippery, maybe if they had used some other type of token, who knows. Okay, so Cassian, no, who are we? Luke, back to Luke, that's right. Going after Grand Admiral Thrawn first and foremost. Okay, he's got these 2. Alright, no, so I need to give up one of these. And I really don't think I can accomplish 2 at once, so we are just hoping for this, and we didn't get it. So again, another whiff on our part, and this is where the game can just get extended because it's dice rolls, and it really just depends on luck. So back to Cassian. We're gonna stay in the same area, stay with the same plan for right now. Same thing happening here. Okay, except Grand Admiral Thrawn is going to activate this time. And he says, his thing says, If Darth Vader is at this location, add a damage to the most damaged rebels on all players' teams. So, I've always played this as, well, these guys are technically the most damaged. They have no damage, but that also makes them the most damaged. I guess I could use some clarification there, but I think the first time Grand Admiral Thrawn came out, I really didn't have very many people, or everybody had like one, and he does damage to everybody. So it's really brutal. And another gold. Okay. And Cassian is 3 and a blue. Okay, so let's see here. If we look on here, what's really nice about the back of the instruction manual, it tells us which die colors, and the one I'm looking for here now is the black one, and I'm not rolling any black dice. So it really doesn't matter which of these I pull out here. You know, if I think I'll pull out this one and this one. Again, going after Agent Kallus here in hopes of getting 2 more bursts. Okay, so there we did it. Perfect. And so I can assign these all at once and just be done. So now Agent Kallus removes all damage from himself. He comes into my hand. And now Cassian has another blue rebel on his team, so he will get to roll either a red or a blue die each turn. Alright, we fill this space with Chewbacca, so that's probably where Luke's gonna go. Alright, so again, staying with the same plan here, roll these 2, and this is all it. This is all that the game consists of, is rolling in the bad guys, doing what their thing says, and then rolling your dice. Yahtzee style, choose one, pick one to do away with, and re-roll. Okay, so here, Mon Mothma, Admiral Raddus, the Ghost, no. Okay, these guys know, but I basically cannot save these guys. I'm not in their area, and at the end of my turn, if these guys are still have full damage on them, they will be wiped off the board, and I'll replace both of them. Again, I'm in this area, so I'm really only able to recruit these 2 guys and attack Grand Admiral Thrawn. Alright. Not even close to what I need for anything. So let's see here. We'll go after Thrawn, and we'll reroll all 3 of these. Okay, it's fine. I can assign this. Nope. So I have to pull 1 out. Nope. All right. Again, a miss by Luke Skywalker. All right. So, like I said before, these guys all are defeated. We remove their cards from the game. We replace them with Sabine Wren and the Millennium Falcon. Okay, so maybe Luke might go over here next, because Sabine is a pretty easy hero to claim. She's not going to give me extra dice, which is why she's easier. Whereas Chewbacca, you know, if he just takes even 3 damage, he's pretty deadly. He's got lots to spare. So, all right, again. Let's see, if your team is at a location with an Imperial, roll an extra black this turn. So, again, we're just going to stay at Scarif here, because Agent Kallus is going to allow us to roll a black, and I'm going to get extra blue. So, all of a sudden, you can see here now how recruiting people just helps your dice pool. So, for the Imperials, Vader has done nothing but turn right all game long. Okay. Alright, so the Ghost will be defeated at the end of this turn. And the yellow portion of the Death Star will also get flipped at the end of this turn. So, let's pull these out. We get 3 reds, 2 blues, and a black. So a lot better options. Okay, so we've got here... Alright, right off the bat, we have got Grand Admiral Thrawn. Let's see here. Can I do... I could do this for bays. And re-roll these two. Yeah. So there is a chance we can do bays now. Let's see what we get here. All right. This is really not... It's not going to get me there. I'm not going to be able to do it. Even if this is what I want, which it's not. Okay, but that's okay. We were able to hit Grand Admiral Thrawn, so we get to put a cube on him and draw a token. And we get our red die. So at any point in time, we can turn this in to roll a red cube starting at the beginning of the turn, which is nice. All right, so these all come off and the ghost is gone. What are we getting in its place? Grand Moff Tarkin. Remove a damage from all other Imperials. Oh my goodness. So let's take care of Grand Admiral Thrawn as quickly as we can here. And then we'll see who we want to go after. So again, Grand Admiral Thrawn continues to be a priority. And that's good. All right, Vader did not turn right for once, which is helpful. Or stay put. So we are doing... Oops, and I forgot to flip over my hyperdrive. So if at any point in time we roll the gold Death Star dice, we will add a damage to the least damaged rebels on each player's team. Okay. Sabine takes one, Falcon takes one. Okay. And these two guys. So these two guys are going to disappear at the end of this turn. Alright, Luke is still just firing away here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, but I got exactly what I needed. The dice gods are starting to favor me a little better. Now, I could, if I wanted to, try and go after Chewbacca, but I really just want to get rid of Grand Admiral Thrawn. So this will, in fact, defeat him. I'm not even going to bother rolling that die. I get to pull a chip out. And it's so I can use this, turn this in as if I rolled that symbol on a die in a future turn. So Grand Admiral Thrawn is done. We'll put the defeated Imperials right there. And we get a U-Wing in its place. Okay. And I forgot to put one on the purple earlier. Okay. All right. So, where do we want to go with Cassian? We want to go somewhere where there is an Imperial and try and defeat it. So let's go... Well, first of all, let's see what's going to be over here. And not forget to get rid of these guys. These guys disappear. And we've got Leia, nice, or an X-Wing. So, what do we want to do? Let's go after Grand Moff Tarkin. He seems to be the more dangerous type. Alright, Vader is going left, which means just doing this. And... we also rolled the gold Death Star die, so that means we are adding a damage to the least damaged player on each player's team. So, yeah, I'm beginning to think that, like, I don't know then at this point I'm the most damaged. Am I also the least damaged? I'm not going to give Luke Skywalker a hit because, again, these rules need a little bit of clarification. So we're just going to continue on. Agent Callus took a hit. So we are going to get 3, 2, and 1. Alright, so Grand Moff Tarkin is in need of... he does need one of these. He does need one of these. Alright, now I could just get Sabine Wren right now. But I'm just going to re-roll these. Alright, so there's Grand Moff Tarkin. And let's just take a shot. Maybe we can get Sabine Wren. we'll save this, and you never know. Nope. Okay. All right. Okay, we didn't get Sabine. We did, however, get the Moff. So he takes a hit, and we take a little disc. We got that symbol. Okay. So decently successful hand here. All right, back to Luke. So now at this point, Luke is going to come in and try and get Sabine so he can up his dice pool. All right, gray. And left, which is this way. Okay, so it started from all other Imperials, which is good. So Grand Moff Tarkin actually does not lose one, and the Star Destroyer does not have one, so that's perfect. All right, so that wasn't that bad of a turn, really. And Luke just needs 3 bursts. So we got our dice. Okay, and there we go. Let's see here. We've got that. What else? I don't think I can do anything else with these 2. 2, 4, no. Okay, I'm just gonna stop there. We are getting Sabine. And she is going to give us an extra green die, which is going to be helpful. But also, if I have an unused symbol like that, I will be able to draw an alliance token. So, better. And what do we got here? Alright, Rex. We need some more Imperials to come out so we can defeat them. Alright, so we're going to continue to go right here. Continue to go after Grand Moff Tarkin. Alright, so red. And we activate this spot, which we know Grand Moff Tarkin isn't going to do anything. Falcon takes a hit. Rex takes a hit. Okay, so let's see here. I've got an extra burst symbol. This is helpful, so let's try and go after Rex. So I'm going to spend this, which is going to give me actually 4 red die, a blue die, 2 blue die, and a black die. So quite a good bit of dice chucking going on here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I've got a burst symbol that I can use if I need to. So let's take care of Grand Moff Tarkin first. Boom, boom, and boom. Alright, so he's taken care of. And boom. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Could I get the Millennium Falcon instead? Boom, boom, boom. No. Alright, let's just stop there. Perfect roll. Okay. Great opening roll there. So we're going to give Grand Moff Tarkin a hit. We're going to get a token. Remove 1 damage from 2 rebels, and we're going to bring Rex over here, and Rex says for every damage you add to an Imperial, you may remove a damage from a rebel. I don't believe that comes into effect yet. He wasn't quite on our team yet, so. Alright, feeling better, feeling better. Let's see here. Luke Skywalker. Let's see who's coming out here. Oh, Han Solo. Oh, an extra. Okay, I think we're going to have to go after Han and/or the Millennium Falcon, maybe. We'll see. Okay. So let's see what Darth Vader's doing here. Alright, Darth Vader is... So, since we were here and he stayed here, and actually that's where we were last time, right? So I missed this. Anytime that you are at the same location that Darth Vader attacks, all of your characters have to take a hit. So these 2 should have taken a hit last turn. And I'm going to have to hit these 2 guys this turn. Then these 2 guys hit, so we're about to lose the Millennium Falcon. Darth Vader activates on his face symbol, he activates everybody. So the only other thing is that the Star Destroyer, and you can't add more than there are. So the Millennium Falcon's already full. Han Solo took 2. There's nobody for that to remove, so we are safe, and the gray is going to activate. So there's nothing I can really do about that. Alright, so now I get to do 4 and a green for Luke. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Alright, so again, we're going after Grand Moff Tarkin. Got this. We'll go after him first. Okay. Alright, so I've gotten this. And I don't think I'm able to get to Han Solo or the Millennium Falcon with these dice. However, I can spend this to draw an alliance token. I'm going to go ahead and draw 2 since I defeated Grand Moff Tarkin. So we got that symbol and that symbol. So pretty good. Confluence there. Those go away. Grand Moff Tarkin is defeated. So is the Millennium Falcon. You are also allowed to share these tokens, just something to consider, since it is a cooperative game. Ooh, R2-D2, a classic partner for Luke. Okay, if you have a vehicle though, and I don't have a vehicle, so. All right, let's see here. Where do we want to go? We do best if we are in the same location as Imperials. So, yeah, that's where these guys are focused on. So we're gonna go there. Let's see. Oh, forgot this activated too. Purple gets one more. Separate those. Gray is now going to damage may not be removed from rebels this turn if we roll gray. Oh, and I got the... So this side is really getting beat up. So Han Solo here is taking 2. He's gonna die. Chopper's taking 2, and R2-D2's taking 2. Because Darth Vader hit this side, and then he activates the Star Destroyer, which also hits this side. Alright, so we are back to rolling 1, 2, 3 reds, 2 blues, and a black. Alright. Okay, so if we damage the Imperials, we can remove one from a rebel. Okay, is that any rebel? Any rebel, I think. Maybe we can save Han Solo. That'd be nice. So let's focus on that. I need 2 of these and 2 of these. Okay, so let's roll that, and we'll take that. So let's put these down here because I'm going to need 1 more of those symbols. All right, so we got this. The Star Destroyer is taken care of. Can we get anybody else? Maybe the Y-Wing if we're lucky. Can I use any of these now? Black gives us the best shot at that, so we can take this away. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I got there, but hold on. My buddy over here can give me a token so I can get my Y-Wing. Perfect. Alright, even though that should go to Luke. That's fine. Okay. Star Destroyer takes a hit. We gain a token. Okay. Remove 1 counter from a Death Star component. Alright. Okay, we also had this that we could use, but Rex's ability is going to allow us to take 1 off of Han Solo there. So, okay, and I almost forgot, we got the Y-Wing. So our team over here is pushing right off the side of my table. But the X-Wing is, if your team is at a location with an Imperial vehicle, roll an extra red this turn. So I'm wondering, did I misplay that? Are these guys only Imperial villain? Yeah, see, this says an Imperial. These are Imperial villains. This is Imperial vehicle. This one's very specific about Imperial vehicle, but this one just says Imperial. So I think I have played this correctly now. But obviously, we're going to stick around there. Go back right back there next turn. So let's see, what does Luke want to do? Luke could use some more firepower here. Let's go after Baze or R2-D2. We don't have a vehicle, or maybe Han Solo. Let's go after Han. Let's go get Han. Protect Han. All right, so we are... all 3 of these guys are going to take a hit. 1, 2, 3. Yellow was rolled. We have to add damage to the least damage rebels on each player's team. Okay, so that's Sabine. And Rex and the X-Wing. Alright, and then we have to re-roll this one. And red. I think that's the first time we've seen red come out. Yep. Okay. Alright, so coming in to rescue Han Solo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a green. Okay. Let's see, what does Han need? Han needs these 3. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm gonna need 2 more bursts. So yeah, I can't get them both. Okay, so there's that. Han Solo's taken care of. Nobody can use this. I don't think I have a way of getting to... Well, let's try. We could possibly get Chopper. No, this isn't doing me any good. Okay. Okay, yeah, this was something else. I forgot who I was playing with there for a second. Okay, so we did get Han Solo. We saved him from elimination. This other player is also going to play this remove 1 damage from 2 rebels. So we're going to keep these guys out there. Han Solo comes onto our team, nice and fresh. And we put out AP5. Okay. Alright, so... Let's see here. Yeah, I did not defeat anybody. Didn't do Sabine Wren, so we don't get a token. Okay, so obviously we're going right back here. This is the best place for them to be. And we roll right. So he's turning this way. 1, 2, 3. Baze Malbus has been here from the very beginning. And gray, which says damage may not be removed from rebels this turn. Okay, so that's fine. Alright, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4. I get another blue one. I get a black one and another red one. Ooh boy. Ooh doggy. Lots of dice. Okay, so who can we do some damage to? Let's see here. Put this on the AT-AT or AT-ACT. Didn't get either one of those. Did not get either one of those. Okay, I've got one of these. No, I don't. So let's 2 and 2. We need a couple of these to roll. All right, I'm actually gonna re-roll all of these now. Well, no, let's pull you out. Okay. Alrighty, so we just need a bunch of bursts. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out because it's likely not to roll a burst again, but these are... Oh my goodness. Okay, so we took care of the Star Destroyer. Let's see if we can get to the AT-ACT. Alright, we need 1 more burst on the red die. We get best chance... Oh no! Oh, but we got it right here. Okay, we can spend this token and we hit them both, which means we can remove 2 for every damage, Alright, so who do we want to save here? Let's do Baze and Chopper seems pretty helpful. So there's those 2. Oh, I should have just turned around and put them right back here. Boom and boom, and I get 2 tokens. Alright, so what do we get? We got remove 1 damage from 2 rebels and that graph symbol. Okay, that was a pretty good turn. I like that. Okay, Luke Skywalker is... I mean, why would Luke really go anywhere else now? See, at a certain point, it really just becomes pointless to try and recruit other rebels, because you really just need to be going after the... So that's what I'm not a huge fan of at this point. I'm just going to keep going back to Yadu. until I defeat those 2 guys and then wait for the 5th one to come out. But all right, let's see here. Are you going to the right? Okay, and gray means I cannot remove. Oh, damage cannot be removed from rebels. So I should not have been able to take these off last turn. All right, and it happened again. And Leia takes a damage, but so does everybody on Luke's team. Boom, boom. So Sabine's getting pretty close to death. All right, but now I get 1, 2, 3, 4, a green and a blue. Uh-oh, come here. All right, what do we need here? Same thing. What's green giving me? See, green could give me, I don't know if I'm gonna put that on yet. Definitely do that. I guess we'll definitely do that. Now this could give me a double. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna re-roll it. Test my chances. Okay, so this is taking care of that. And I don't have one of these symbols to mitigate, so let's re-roll again. No. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this one. Doesn't matter, we're just gonna put it there. And come on, double. Yes! All right. So let's go ahead and take our 2 tokens before we forget about it. Remove 1 damage from 2 rebels. The Star Destroyer is gone. Boom. And ACT's got 1 health left. Let's see who comes out here. General Draven. Okay, so at some point here we are going to, I guess, need to recruit somebody unless that spot is replaced by an Imperial. Okay, so obviously we know where Cassian's going, right there. Same thing, left. So we come back here. Ooh. Chewbacca, we're going to lose Baze. Oh no, we won't. Because we can save him with one of our tokens here. Okay, so we are where an Imperial vehicle is, so I can do 4, 2 of these, and a black. Okay. All right, so we are definitely going after this first. Boom and boom. So that's taken care of. Let's see, who else can we go after here? General Draven, once per turn you may re-roll a dice. That's re-roll any dice before assigning dice. So I could just get him right now. Boom. Okay, could we do all 3? I don't think it's possible. Well, maybe. Assign you. Assign you. I need this to hit on the globe symbol. Yeah, but it's impossible. Nope. Okay, we missed, but that's fine. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take my token. One of those. I'm gonna play this. That's gonna allow me to free up you, and we'll say Sabine. Okay, these come off. These come off. So we are just 1 away from our little victory in our mini game. I'm running out of room on my board here, so I just need one of these to be an Imperial. All right, perfect. Stormtrooper, easiest one to defeat. Karma, I say. So where are we going? We're going right here. Of course, we're going after that Stormtrooper. Okay, purple, and to the right. So what's the Stormtrooper gonna do? Stormtrooper is going to damage anyone else with a that's red or green. Nobody is. And the purple is going to take its last thing here. But I am going to go ahead and play this. Remove 1 token from Death Star component. So mitigate that. All right. So Luke and company get 4 and a green and a blue. Okay. This is it? No, we gotta hit him twice. You cannot hit somebody more than once, I don't believe. So let's see here. We need this. And I guess we'll save this. Now let's put this here. Let's just see what we can do here. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom. Got one here if I need it. Didn't need it. Okay, and we got K2SO. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna give this to the Stormtrooper. We're gonna recruit K2SO. He says if your team is on Scarif, roll an extra blue. And I've got a burst symbol token. Okay, let's see who's coming out. TIE Fighter. Alright. Another easy one. And so again, we are going right here, which actually is helpful because we can now use the X-Wing ability, which we wouldn't have been able to before. So what's Darth Vader doing? He is adding to the purple. Can't stop it this time. And he is going left. So he's coming back over here. He's hitting Phase, Chewbacca, and U-Wing again. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Alright. Yeah, but we are about to end this, I think. 1, 2, 3 reds, 2 blues, an extra red, and a black. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 reds, 2 blues, and a black. Yep. Alright, so did we get there? I can get there with my token, I know for sure. Let's just play this out for fun. Alright, there's this. Reroll one more time. Didn't get anything I needed. We could throw this down here, and this, and I could even throw in this. But it doesn't matter. It just means we recruited Leia, but we defeated the Stormtrooper, and that is going to be it for our little mini game. Obviously, a regular game, we would have to defeat the TIE Fighter and one more, but we were actually doing pretty good there. So yeah, there is essentially Dark Side Rising, the board game. This is a retheming of Thanos Rising by the OP, or USopoly. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that bell icon. Thank you again for watching, and have a wonderful day.